everyone, this is Ankita Mallick. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to recreate Deepika Padukone's one of the recent makeup looks from Cannes Film Festival 2022. Doesn't she look amazing here? So if you want to know how to get this bronzed up look with the glam smoky eyes, then please continue watching. I'm starting with a clean face, and for the moisturizer, I am taking the Pond's light moisturizer and applying it all over my face and neck with a very light hand, gently massaging it. Don't forget to apply the moisturizer on your under eyes as well. Next, I am taking the Colorbar Flawless Finish Primer and applying it on the usual places on my face where I have visible pores, so that the primer fills in the pores, giving me a smooth base for the makeup to blend in. Next, I am taking the Nykaa Insta Blur Color Corrector stick in shade Beige. Now, this is to blur out any uneven texture or darkness on your skin, like for the under eye dark circles. But if you have deep dark circles, then go for an orange shade color corrector to even that out. So I'm applying the color corrector under my eyes and on the dark spots I have on my cheeks and around the corner of my nose. And then I'm using my fingers to blend all of that on my skin. I'm just dabbing with a very light hand for good coverage. This will just even out any spots on your face, helping you with less using of the foundation if you're looking for covering any spots with it. Next, I am taking the Illegal Pro HD Concealer in shade Pure Beige and I am applying it on my under eyes to even it out. And on my eyelids so that it cancels out the darkness and create an even base for the eyeshadow to stand out. I am using a concealer brush to blend all of that concealer well. One thing I want to mention is you don't actually need these exact same products of the same brand to create this look. You don't need any expensive brand product to create a look you loved and wanna recreate. Whatever product you have of whichever brand, you just need to know the right way to use it and you're gonna get that amazing look you wanted to create. Now to set the concealer, I am taking the Maybelline New York Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in shade 20 Light Medium and I am very lightly setting the concealer that I have applied under my eyes and on my eyelid, just so it doesn't get settled in the creases and makes a smooth base for the shadows to blend. Next, for the eye makeup, I am first taking the Miss Claire Makeup Studio eyeshadow palette and I am picking up this light brown shade and blending it above my crease line. This is like the base shade of the look. Make sure you take your time and blend the shadow properly so that it looks well diffused around the corners. I'm taking this a bit more dark brown shade because the other shade kind of was very light for the look, and I'm blending that out on both of my eyelids, keeping it on my crease line and above. Next, I'm taking the Miss Claire black eyeshadow and I'm packing my eyelid with a flat brush carefully to avoid any fallouts under my eyes. I'm doing the eye makeup first because it's a black smoky eye look, so if I mess it up, I can clean it and then go for the base makeup. Just make sure you take it slow and build up the shade little by little so that it makes it easier for you to blend in the shade around the corners. Next, I'm taking this dark shade with a pencil brush which is close to the black shade, and I'm applying it on my crease line so that it acts as a medium where the black shade and the brown shade gradually looks diffused into each other. Next, I'm taking the blending brush and running it around the creases. Now that both the eyelids are done, I'm gonna do my lower lash line now. I'm using the same flat brush and applying the black shade on the outer corner of my lower lash line so that it looks connected around the outer corner, and then just applying it on my lower lash line, and I'm not blending it out here because that might look messy. So I'm keeping it just to the lash line. Next, I'm taking the dark brown shade again, and I'm using a small flat brush to blend it below my lower lash line. I know it looks very messy, but it's gonna look good at the end after the complete makeup. I'm using the blending brush and blending the shades well so that both the black and brown shade looks well diffused. Now I'm cleaning up the shadows that went below the required area. You see, this is why every time you do a dark smoky eye, you need to first go for the eye makeup and then follow up with the rest of the makeup so that if you mess it up, you can always clean it. Next, I'm taking the Rimmel London Eye Definer in black and applying it on my waterline. Now that we are done with the eye makeup, let's jump into the base makeup. So for the foundation, I'm taking the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in shade Natural Beige, and with that I'm taking the Maybelline New York Fit Me Foundation in shade 330 Toffee, and mixing both the shades, I'm applying it on my face using a brush. Such full coverage thick foundation can be blended really well with brush, giving you a good coverage and hiding any spots on your skin. I'm not taking the foundation close to my under eyes because I'm going to apply concealer to hide the darkness. Next, I'm taking the NYX Professional Makeup HD Concealer in shade 04 Beige, and I'm applying it on the inner corner and on the outer corner of my eyes. And also on the center of my face to highlight all these areas. And then using a concealer brush to blend all well on my skin. With the Maybelline New York Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder, I am setting all the places that I have applied the concealer to seal it in. Next, I am taking the Wet n Wild contour stick and I am contouring my face. Since in this particular look, Deepika looked really bronzed up, so I'm gonna focus more on getting that bronzed up look. This contour stick has that warm tone to it that can help you get that bronzed up look. So I'm making sure I get the product on the places that gives me that bronzed effect on my skin. I'm using the same to also contour my nose. And I'm blending the rest of the product on my face with a damp beauty sponge just by dabbing it on my skin. Next, I'm taking the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer and I'm applying it on all the places I have applied the cream contour. It adds a bronzed glow and also helps in setting the cream so that it doesn't budge. Now for the blush, I'm taking the Makeup Revolution blusher in shade Peaches and Cream and I'm just adding it to the cheekbone since she had a very subtle amount of blush shade on, and for such dark smoky eye, such peach shade blush complements well with the entire look, keeping it very subtle yet glam. Now to complete the rest of the eye makeup, I am taking this half and half glitter eyeliner and I am applying it on the inner corner of my eyes. Glitter was kind of the highlight of her entire makeup look and it looked so beautiful. Next, for my brows, I am taking the Incolor Delicate Eyebrow Palette 02 and quickly setting my brows. For the mascara, I am taking the Colorbar Zoom and Whoosh mascara and first I am using the lash color to curl up my lashes. And then applying the mascara on my upper and lower lashes. I applied falsies off camera and next I am taking the Maybelline New York Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter in shade Molten Gold and applying it on the high points of my face, the cheekbone and the temple, on the brow bone, and also on the nose. Now for the lips, first I am taking the L'Oreal Paris Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick in shade Truffa Mania and she had brown shade on the corners of her lips, and since I don't have any brown shade lip liner, so I'm going with this liquid lipstick because this is all I have that matches the shade she was wearing. So I'm going with the first layer of this shade on my lips. Next, I am taking the Maybelline New York Superstay Matte Ink Liquid Lipstick in shade 55 Driver. And I know I look like I'm going to some Halloween party right now. And I'm applying the lipstick just on the center of my lips. And I'm using my finger and just dabbing it to blend it on my lips. And so this is the makeup look. Now I'm gonna go do my hairs and be right back. So this is the complete look. I really hope you loved watching this tutorial on this beautiful makeup look. I hope I was close enough on recreating this makeup look, but please let me know in the comment section below if I really was close enough to the makeup look or not, or if you liked it. So this was it for this video. If you are new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe, and if you liked the video, then please do hit the like button below, and I'll see you in my next. Bye.